The true strength of your spirit is tested when you're like facing difficult things. Like that's when your own character is revealed to you. It's a great way for you to see yourself in the mirror. Like, who are you when things are not going well, or not even well, but sometimes things don't always go in the way that you anticipated, or it doesn't feel as smooth as you had hoped for. And these challenges can make you act or think or feel in ways that you didn't see before, right? I mean, humans are unpredictable under pressure, depending on what type of human you are. But this is why having that relationship with yourself and having faith can be so crucial when it comes to overcoming these difficult moments or hardships or challenging times, because you're putting your trust in something that's higher than you, right? Like that's the whole point about having faith, right? Whether that's a universe, God, I mean, whatever your system is, but I'm not having a religious conversation. I'm not a religious person. I'm not affiliated with any religions. However, I'm a person of faith, and I am someone who's very, very much connected to the higher realms. So there's a higher force, there's a greater force than all of this here. So when you are faced with challenges or difficult times, you have to believe in something higher than yourself. It could be also your highest self too, because you're in your physical body, but then there's like higher consciousness that governs you. And if you are connecting to that, you should be able to also feel the strength and power that comes from that derives from that. Which, if you're always only thinking about fears and doubts and these self-limiting beliefs, you're not even giving yourself the space to connect to that. Sometimes the best thing you can do to help yourself through these challenging times or processes that feel unpredictable or uneasy is that making space within to connect to the highest power. Like there has to be faith first. It's not like, oh, how do I connect the highest part of me? No, but then the faith is your ingredient to get you there. So your faith is trusting in yourself first and foremost, but also trusting in this greater force that governs you, which is the universe or the highest force, God, but again, highest spirit, your higher power, your higher self. And then you believe in that to continue to guide you through this. But this takes a lot of gut. It takes a lot of your boldness in trusting in yourself, because you're trusting in something that cannot be seen in that given moment, which is why it's faith, basically. It's why faith is hard for a lot of people. People struggle with this concept, but I'm also reminding you, it's not something that's supposed to be observable factually. It's something that it's like an investment, right? You put like a piece of you in this process because you believe in something higher, right? Like you believe that there is a greater reason in all of this, even the desires in your heart that were placed in you in the first place, which is why you're in this position in the first place. Once again, it's a chance for you to look at yourself in the mirror once again, and a chance for you to check on your humility and humanity once again, right? Like everything is connected in this process. If you see the value in this because of your faith in the process and faith in yourself to figure it out, that's when you let magic happen. That's when you let things flow. And you don't even have to observe the flow externally, by the way. Like that's the whole point of trusting in something bigger than yourself, because you don't always know what is happening above you, beneath you, beyond the seen realms. And as long as your heart is always in the right place, just know that you don't have to see things with your eyes to know things are being taken care of. If your heart is in the right place and you are also conscientious about your journey and how connected you are, like you have chosen to be here, right? And you are determining with yourself that you're going to continue to choose your position in these processes, no matter how challenging. Then you're fueling this equation of faith, right? And where there is faith, there will also be miracles and magic. Then it's not about what is going to happen. How is this going to be taken care of? It's about knowing that it will be taken care of. And in the meanwhile, the best reward, also one of the best rewards here, is also that you get to meet yourself in an authentic way. When you get to just sit with yourself in the space where you don't feel like you can control anything, but yet you trust things are being taken care of for you, like it's a very humbling feeling. Once again, faith, right? Trusting in something greater than yourself, higher than yourself, or rather the self, meaning that your conscious awareness at this time, this consciousness, your level of consciousness you're operating at this time. And yeah, that's the fuel you can use to keep going while meeting yourself. Remember to be present with yourself and know that there is value in every moment in life, especially if you're connected to your heart, and don't take any moment for granted, because people often think about destinations and the rewards, but oftentimes the true rewards are often found in the process, because that's when you get to experience yourself as self. So whatever you're going through right now, keep going, and always make sure that you make time and make space for you to experience yourself. Everything will work out for you. Trust that you're being taken care of, even when you can't see it visibly.